Good morning, everyone. It's Scraplady here, and I'm home. I made it home last night around midnight. The last 2 hours are basically a blur with getting home. It was exhausting, but I paid the price for having to finish my Michael's penny hauls while I was in Virginia. I didn't leave Virginia until like almost 1:30. So, and I stopped 2 times for a half hour because I needed to rest. Um, and, but I did get a lot more penny items. I got some free stuff. Uh, I'll show you all when I bring it in. I'll do another haul video. Although I kind of put everything all together. So I guess I can't really show you specifically what I bought. But anyways, I got some more general stuff. What did I get? Oh, I got a box. One of the Ashland Organized 2012. I got a box, and I got another book, a small book. The small ones that they have, the book boxes, I should say. They're green. They're like sort of like a teal green, and that's the only small box that I found. And on the back of it, it says 2012. Now, when you look at them, the 2013s are in kind of a little bit bigger print. The 2012s are in teeny print. So that might help some people for finding those. And I did show you that really nice wooden box that I got. And then the rest of the stuff was just the general, usual old stuff that they had. I think I showed you everything else, basically. I don't think I got anything tremendously different. Again, besides the organized box. It's a small one. It's not a big one, but it's really nice. Has butterflies on it. And as you can see, my scrap room is still here. Still the same way that it was, which I knew that it would be, but that's okay. The little scrap fairies didn't come in and clean my room, which I guess I didn't really expect them to. You know what I need? But although Beth said it didn't really work, I was gonna think I need a couple of Beth's, that Barbie that Beth has, but she said that didn't really work. So I guess I was hoping the scrap fairies would come in, but so much for scrap fairies. Anyways, so the end of my trip. Like I said, oh, let me tell you about my hotel experience. Some of you who are on Facebook may have read my post, but not a lot of you are on Facebook. So this is my deal. I shopped yesterday in Virginia. I had like 9 or 10 Michaels within, pretty close radius of each other. 20 minutes apart, not very far. So I did all that I could from when I got there, because I stopped in, I can't remember. Oh, Roanoke. I stopped in Roanoke, and I hauled pretty good there. And then I stopped in, it starts with a G, and I can't remember the name. And then I went off, and I had like Manassas, Fairfax. So I did all those, and those are the ones I showed you. And last night, no, the night before last. Yeah, the night before last. Monday night, because today's Wednesday. Okay, so I showed you all that Monday night. So then I did my video at the hotel. Okay, so you all saw that. Okay, so that's the update. So I checked into the hotel. I did my haul video, showed you all that stuff that I got, 154 items, remember that? Okay, so done with my haul video, and I plugged in my touchpad to my laptop so I could upload the video so I could put it on YouTube. So I'm sitting like this, and out of the corner of my eye over here, I see something, like something, and I'm like, hmm. A mouse. Oh my God, a mouse in my hotel room. Okay, so let me take a step back for a second. Tell you a little bit how I kind of went, oh gosh. So I check into the hotel. I didn't say any of this before because I didn't think it was significant. Check into the hotel. And the guy was having a hard time. He was new. He didn't know what he was doing. And I used my points. So the hotel was free because I earned enough points with my other stays. So he's, figure out. So there's like a man that comes in and he wants to change rooms. He doesn't, I don't know why, because when he came in, the guy behind Avery, behind the desk, says, so you want to change rooms? And he said, yes. So he said, well, let me just finish taking care of her and then I'll give you another room. I didn't know why. Thought it was weird, but sorry, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So anyways, then I go outside, and the girl that had come off her shift just before Avery came on his shift, she was sitting outside waiting for her ride, and she had come in, and Avery had some questions, so she helped him. So then she went back outside to sit for her ride, and so when I went outside, this guy, a hotel guest, says, well, you working tomorrow? Because, I don't have all the money. I'll have the money. I need to stay a few more days. I'll have all the money in the next day or so. And I thought, it sounds like a place where people come and stay for a few days. Maybe homeless people or something like that. I was like, okay, whatever. So fast forward to video, blah, blah, seeing out of the corner of my eye, a mouse. Okay. The other thing I also noticed was there was a police officer driving around the parking lot of the hotel. I was like, okay, whatever. All these signs are popping up, the mouse. So I'm like, ah, ah. I watch the mouse jump and jump and jump. There's a hole around the pipe where the sink is, and the sink wasn't in the bathroom, it was outside the bathroom. There was a hole. And I watched the mouse jump up like several times till he finally gets inside the hole. And I called Jack and I'm like, oh my God, there's a mouse in my room. He just went into the hole and, where the pipe leads into the wall. He's like, you need to get out of that room. He said, you never know where that mouse was. He could have been all over the beds, he could have been anywhere. You need to get out of that room. Call the front desk and tell them you want another room. I go to the phone. Phones don't work. Another sign. So I put all my haul stuff in my car because, I don't want to be grabbing all that stuff to change rooms. So I put it all in the car and I go to the front desk and I said to the girl, do you have any rooms that don't have any mice in them? She said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, this was not a new thing for her. So she goes, okay, I have room number, I was in 125. I have room number 117. And I said, well, I have the key to 125. She goes, don't worry about it. Just go check out that room and then you can move your stuff, leave the key in 125. Okay. So I go to room 117 before I go get my stuff. Number one, I open the door and I'm just, with smoke smell. Reeks of cigarette smoke smell. I apologize to all you smokers. I'm not a smoker, so it bothers me. to sleep in a room, you know, it's smoke filled. So I'm like, oh, and then no, maybe I could have tolerated it. Okay, maybe I could have tolerated. The bed wasn't made. I might have, like I said, I might have been able to tolerate it, but the bed wasn't made, and it was just one bed. So I wouldn't have slept in there with one bed unmade anyways, because who knows? I slammed the door. This is like after 11 at this point, okay? I go to the desk again. I slam the key on the, literally, bang, on the desk. That's a smoking room that reeks of smoke, and the bed's not made. Well, that's a non-smoking room. I don't understand. I said, well, someone was smoking in there, and someone was sleeping in there, and the bed's not made. So she goes, oh, I don't know if I have any more rooms in the first floor. Oh, try room number 123. I'm like, okay. You think it can't get any worse? You're wrong. I walk into room 123, and it reeks of urine. Oh, I was like, oh my God. Is this just me or what? No, this is not me. This reeks. Oh my God. I'm talking to Jack on the phone. I'm like, oh, this is awful. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. He goes, call and demand another room. The freaking phone doesn't work. You know, and it's like, in retrospect, if they have like homeless people that, you know, pay super discounted rates to stay there a night or 2 nights or 3 nights or however many nights, they probably have disconnected all the phones because, you know, they'd be calling everywhere and not paying the bill. So I sat for a minute or two just thinking, okay, is it me or... And I'm like, I can't take this anymore. He goes, go back to the front desk and get another room. I can't take it. I can't sleep in a room like this. It's awful. It's awful, awful, awful. So I have all my stuff in hand, open the door, and there's a security guard standing right there. Another red light went on after the fact. Do you know of any hotels that have security guards walking around? What's up with that? Oh, it's nice to have a security guard. I've never stayed in a hotel that had a security guard that, you know, patrolled the building. I've never seen that before. And then, you know, you see more cops' cars, more cops just driving through the parking lot and stuff. I'm like, oh, and it's like closer to midnight at this point. And I'm like, I can't go to another hotel. I don't even know where I'd go. I can't. I didn't have the energy. I can't do this. So he was very kind. He radios to the girl. All right, try room 122. Yeah, because I was in 123. Try room 122. Try. So he walks in ahead of me. Okay. No smell. No smell. Okay. Pull back the sheets on the bed. I did. I literally pulled back the sheets on the bed while he was standing right there in the room. Look at the bed. Don't see anything, you know, unusual. The sheets look clean. Still no smell. Said, okay, let's check the sink. Look under the sink. The pipes they cut the holes like way too big for the pipes, but this one had putty or something all around it, so there was no holes. Look in the bathroom. Okay, looks fine. I said, okay, this is okay, but I need a key. So he said, okay, I'll go get you a key. Nice guy. So he goes, gets me the key, and okay, so I end up sleeping there. Didn't get to, well, I don't know. I guess I fell asleep. I woke up at 2 o'clock and I didn't have my CPAP on and the TV was still on. So So I didn't get up. I wanted to leave at 7. My plan was that I was not going to go to any more Michaels and I was going to leave at 7. I didn't get up till 7:30. So I had to take care of my stuff, put it away, put it in the car, and then I had to go get breakfast. Well, I go in the breakfast, which is off the lobby, the breakfast, I put my stuff away, I go in the breakfast room, and, it's hard to, I'm not trying to pass judgment or anything, but, the people there didn't really look like hotel guests, tourists, or anything like that. Most of the people, a couple of them did. I'm not sure, but whatever, okay? And I just didn't even want to eat the food there. I had a cup of coffee. I did not even want to eat there. I didn't even feel comfortable eating there. So, the minute I walked in, I asked the girl behind the desk. Her name was Abby. I said, is the general manager here? Because it was like 8 o'clock at that time, and he was due in at 8, I was told. And, no, he's not here. So, I said, okay. Get a cup of coffee. So I said, I was told he was going to be in 8. Do you think he's going to be in soon? I don't know. So I said, okay, well, I'll wait a few minutes. She goes, maybe an hour. So I said, no, I'm not waiting that long. So by this time, it's like 8:30. And so I was sitting in the general sitting area. And so she had come out and she said, is there something that I can help you with, since the general manager's not here? So I said, I'm the one with the room. Oh, yeah, I know you. And she was very kind and very compassionate, and very good customer service. I have to admit, she was awesome. So she offered to refund me my points because I paid with points. And I said, okay. She offered me a comp night to stay for free. I said, no. Why would I want to stay another night? Oh my God. I said, no, I have to get home. So she called Wyndham. It's a Wyndham, Days Inn is part of Wyndham Rewards. And she got my points back. So I got my 10,000 points. So yay me. She did call me back to give me a confirmation number to confirm that she called and that I could get, check with the confirmation number. So really, really awesome customer service from this girl named Abby. She was wonderful. I told her that. I said, Abby, I really appreciate what you've done for me. You've been, very accommodating. And I said, but your hotel stinks, I said. And, no reflection on you because you have wonderful customer service skills. So she goes, well, you be sure to tell my manager that. I said, absolutely. I said, that's my first thing I'm going to say is that, your customer service is, and even the girl that I was irate to the night before, she was pretty tolerant of me, surprisingly. And even, I walk in and I'm like, oh, with all guns. And Abby was very, very, so I have to give them kudos for customer service. I really do. And the security guard was very nice and everything. So kudos for their customer service. Everything else, really. So the general manager never called me back, of course. So my plan is to call Wyndham and explain to them what kind of hotel this is, or appears to be. Oh, wait, I didn't finish about the room. So the fourth room that I finally ended up in. So I go to the bathroom before I go to bed, and the toilet's running and running and running, like a lot longer than it should be. So, I do the typical thing I would do, lift up the cover off of the back of the toilet. I look in. There's 2 beer cans, like crunched, in the back part of the toilet where the water comes in. That's why it was taking the water so long. I didn't touch them. I took a picture and I posted it on Facebook. And I also told Abby this. Somebody's drinking who's not supposed to be drinking in that room, in the rooms. And I don't know. They're hiding their beer cans. I don't know what the deal is. I don't even know. Whatever. So I am going to call Wyndham today and file a complaint. That they need to take this hotel off of their recommended hotel list. I realize it is a Days Inn, which is a recommended Wyndham hotel, but they need to take this hotel off their list because it is not, it may be okay for homeless people, but it is not a place to stay. And I am going to give them a very bad review on, I use TripAdvisor as my reviews. I will give customer service an excellent review, but I will give the hotel the worst review and explain my story, besides calling Wyndham and saying, you know, this is unacceptable. This does not meet the standards. And again, you know, I stay at Super 8s, I stay at Days Inn. I don't expect a, you know, top quality hotel. I don't expect that. I expect a clean room that's non-smoking if I ask for non-smoking, that doesn't have the smell of smoke. And that's all, you know, clean sheets, clean room. I don't care if there's tile missing or if there's a little mold or something in the corner, or if there's, you know, the door is not just right. I don't care. So long as my bed is clean and the bathroom is clean, whatever. You know, I'm not looking to stay. These are 2-star hotels. Okay? You know, it's a night and it's cheap. $50 with my AARP discount. Basically, it's $50. You get what you pay for. But this hotel is not worth $5. So needless to say, that was the last ending of my trip. So this was after 8:30 in the morning, and I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna go to the Michaels that I missed last night and just whatever. I'll get home tonight. Sorry. So I did go to the Michaels that I missed, 4 or 5 of them, and I did haul, you know, some pretty good things. I think I told you I had 154 things, and I'm over, I think I'm at like 220 or something like that. So I did get quite a few more things. But when I stopped at one of the rest stops, I just kind of started sorting through the bags and putting like all the notebooks together and putting all that stuff together, just to give me something to do and to kind of, you know, get my mind off of driving for a while. So I did put everything together, so I can't really show you. But, you know, the only thing that I got was, like I said, a book that was that you can look for is one of the book boxes, the small with the little ones, and it was like a teal green, and the writing was very small on the back for the date. So that's a clue for you. Slept in my own bed. I'm exhausted because, well, I get home and I plan on only taking out of the car my CPAP, my pillows, and my bag with my pills and toiletries, which I have all separate. So I take out a bag, which I think only has, you know, my shampoo, my toiletries in it. I don't think it has my meds in it. I think that's in another bag. And I have all my other meds that are still in the bottle that didn't fit in my big thing. I have those in the suitcase. So I do have all extra of all my meds. And in with them, I have a month pill thing that holds a month worth of pills. And in that same bag was my Vicodin, my Valium, which I don't take, and my inhaler, which I don't really need, but you know, you never know. And so I'm thinking this is all in a separate bag, and I'm not finding it. And I'm panicking. And Jack gets home. He had worked really late. And he gets home, and I'm like, oh my God. I don't know what happened, but I don't think I have my pills. And, you know, at a place like this, those pills would have been gone in 2 seconds. I didn't have very many of either the Valium or the Vicodin. And but I was just upset at the fact. Not that I needed them, it didn't matter. and I had enough extra pills, you know, that I was fine. But it was the fact that, oh my God, you know, these are in the hands of who knows who. So we emptied the car. I knew they weren't in the trunk. I didn't empty the trunk. We emptied all the bags in the car. It wasn't there. So I go back in the house and I recheck the bag that I think just has my shampoo and my brush and my toothpaste and all that in it. That's where my pills are. In the meantime, I had called the hotel and said, can you send a security officer and search for those? I need those pills. Oh my God. And I found the pills. They were in the bag with all the other stuff. And I went, oopsie. So I called the hotel back and said, never mind. I'm a dope. I found it. So I was really like having a panic attack. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You know, not what am I going to do, but just the fact that I left Valium and Vicodin. But anyways, I didn't. Everything was good. So consequently, I didn't get to bed till really, really late. Again. And then Andrea wanted me to get up and have breakfast with her, which I understand. I promised her I would do it. And so I did have breakfast with her, and Jack took her off to the bus stop. So my trip is done. I'm really glad to be home. We're not going to Montreal this weekend, which I'm happy and sad about, you know, because I kind of wanted to go. Jack's going next, not this coming week, but the week after, because, and that's the week I'm going to Pennsylvania with Caitlin for our little vacation. So I do have the rest of this week and, you know, all of next week at home before I go on my next trip for a week. Again, I love to go to Montreal, but it's no big deal because I'm going to be gone and he's going to be gone. So there won't be a week where, you know, I mean, he'll just be alone there, but he's got his buddies that he works with and stuff. So anyways, it's going to be better, you know, in the end, because I'll be able to, oh God, I'm so sorry. So, you know, I'll be able to get stuff done here. Probably not today, I don't think. What I'm going to do is, at the suggestion of some wonderful people, is I'm going to box everything up, put it out in the hallway, and then just pull one box in at a time. So I'm going to clean up the whole area, you know, all the stuff all around, and box it up and put it out in the hallway, and then just take one box in. So I actually will have nothing on the floor space. Take one box in at a time, and deal with it that way. And I think that's going to be easier and better. So thanks for the suggestion, Cindy, I think. Pam. I think it was Pam. I don't even know. It feels weird because I was gone for 18 days. That's quite a while. And I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it was 18 days. It went by pretty fast. And it was awesome. I had a wonderful time with everyone, but I'm glad to be home. So anyways, this is my, I will have one more video after this that will be a compilation. Yeah, compilation. Anyways, of all the videos that are on my phone and my camera, my handheld, my JVC camera. And that's going to be some sightseeing stuff. I did videotape while I was in Anna Michael's, and some videotapes that I did in the car, and things like that. So that's going to be just kind of like a, I'm going to have Jack put them all together, or have him show me how to put them all together. And that's going to be a big conglomerate of stuff. Just, you know, stuff that I'm sure you'll enjoy watching. So that's going to come after this video, but that will be the final video of my journey. So I will add this one, journey ended, and then that one will be journey sightseeing or something like that. Anyways, so once again, thank you everyone for your hospitality, for your kindness, for your generosity. All my subbies, which I'm almost at 400. I can't say how thrilled I am that this trip was, I think I had probably almost 4,000 views on this trip. And that's amazing, and I'm so thrilled. You know, are you guys messing with me? Did like 10 of you watch the video like 500 times each or something? I wonder if you're messing with me. No, because I got like lots and lots of comments, which I apologize. I answer I love answering every single one of my comments. I'm going to try to go back. There's so many comments, and I just love them, and you guys are so awesome. I'm going to try to go back and answer most of the comments. I can't guarantee that I'm going to answer them all, but I have read them all. Will be reading them all, and I appreciate everything. And so if I can't answer you, each one personally, I'm answering you now by saying thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and thank you for being there for me. And everyone that I met, thanks for everything. And the people that I haven't met, don't worry. So long as you're not on the other side of the United States, which I can't do. I'm going to go west next time. Ohio, that kind of area. I will meet as many of you as I can. So I'm going back to North Carolina next, I think it's August. They in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now this is a shout out to anyone who's close enough to the area who wants to do this. Cindy's in South Carolina. Is she in South Carolina? Yeah, I don't even know where anybody is anymore. Anyways, she's a couple hours from Charlotte, North Carolina, has the CKC convention. And I plan to go to the CKC convention in Charlotte. And I'm giving a shout out to anyone who would like to go. And I believe it's next August. Obviously, there's a lot of time to decide and to plan. Anyone who wants to meet up, we can arrange for some hotel rooms. I don't usually stay in the convention center where the hotel is, because it's a lot where the convention is in that hotel, because it's a lot more expensive, and you can usually find other hotels, and don't worry, it won't be a disgusting hotel, that are a lot cheaper. Maybe we can share rooms. Let's see if we can get, a good amount of people. Like a few people anyways. I'm definitely going with Cindy Lane. And so let's see who else we can get to go that's kind of in the area or that can get to the area. Whether you fly, whether I'm going to drive probably. And I haven't decided 100% yet, but I think I'm going to drive. I don't know. It's a long time away. But I'm putting the bug in your ear. Whenever, go onto the CKC website and find out when they're going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. And let's see if we can get even a small group of us to go. If you volunteer at CKC for every 4-hour shift, you get a $20 voucher to use either for towards a class or in their store. And I'm thinking, you know, if everyone wants to go and do like 2 4-hour shifts, very easy, very simple. There's lots of volunteer jobs to choose from teacher's assistant. And if you can't, you know, walk around or do a lot like that or stand a long time, you can be a greeter. There's a lot of things to do. And if we could do 2 4-hour shifts, we would get enough money to pay for us to go to the crop, and we could all go to the crop either Friday night or Saturday night. Probably Saturday night would be better. So it would be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday kind of thing. I'm probably going to arrive Thursday. The show starts Friday morning. But, you know, if you arrived Friday, that would be fine. Friday night and Saturday night. And then, you know, leave on Sunday kind of thing. And we could go out. We could have a lot of fun. So, I'm putting it out there. I think it's August. Look at the CKC or Creating Keepsakes conventions, whatever you want to do, website, and find out. I don't think it's posted yet for next year, but I think this year it was in August, and they're usually around the same time. So that's a shout out to everyone. Let's see how many people we can get to go to this. All right. So long until my next video, when I have my room cleaner and when I can start doing projects, which I'm excited about. I'll be back. My trip was wonderful. It's come to an end. Time to get back to the real world. And again, thank you all. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.